Here to take me out?
Welcome, King Lizard, Xbox One, and Dead or Alive 5, the last round. Team Ninja's masterpiece. So, basically I put this little character showcase together for the character Phase 4. Now, Phase 4 is pretty much an amalgamation of Kasumi and Alpha 152. Alpha 152 being the devil of misguided science, that end of level monstrosity from DOA 4 when she was first seen, and obviously she was also relative to Kasumi's DOA, created by this mad scientist guy. I think he was called Donovan, if I remember rightly. But Phase 4 is kind of the next step on from Alpha 152. Another experimental type character, and she was obviously introduced in the original DOA 5, which was released on Xbox 360, or at least that's where I played it anyway. Now, from a character's perspective, obviously because she's a mix of Alpha 152 and Kasumi, she also shares some of their character sets. Primarily, most of her character sets are based around Kasumi. I'd probably say she's, from my experience anyway, the moves I'm pulling off and that I've played using this character, I've probably used her for a good, I don't know, 40-50 minutes maybe or so. I'd say that she's probably 65% Kasumi and 35% Alpha 152. But, you know, she's a very good, strong character, lots of fast punches and kicks, very easy to put combinations together. If you're a button basher, you don't play DOA 5, this character will suit you down to the ground. Obviously, if you're an experienced player, she'll also suit you down to the ground. She's got a lot of great combinations and counters and stuff that can help you, you know, build up a strong resilience to other characters, as I am doing here in survival mode. Currently up against Momiji. So, I mean, the real reason I put this video together, I'm going to do this for every single character from DOA 5, the last round on Xbox One, is so that you guys that are interested can jump in here, have a quick look at these videos relative to the characters and decide whether it's a character you're interested in, and also give you a good idea of the different types and flavours of characters available in the DOA series. I think sadly DOA's, you know, I think it's done quite well. It does have a certain following, but I don't think it has as big a following as the likes of Tekken or Street Fighter. And I think that's a little bit undeservedly so. It is just as good a game as the other beat-em-ups on the market. I think unfortunately this one tends to get third or fourth place, and not necessarily correctly so. For me, it's, you know, it's always been a big favourite of mine purely because of the counter-based system. Obviously this game and Virtua Fighter from Sega are very strong counter-based fighting you know, mechanics in terms of beat 'em up, and that's what set them apart and still sets them apart from their predecessors. So, you know, I think they're all strong games in their own rights. I'm not saying any of them are better than any of the others. I'm a massive fan of Tekken, I'm a massive fan of DOA, I'm a massive fan of Street Fighter, I'm a huge fan of Mortal Kombat. Especially obviously the Injustice game that those guys created. That was a fantastic game. So anything beat 'em up, you know, I'm a big fan of. I just like to see a bit of variation, something different every now and then. I think DOA offers that in its own little brand. Now, I'm hoping that the last round really isn't the last round, because obviously I'd like to see some more DOA games in the future, depending on what Team Ninja are doing, I guess. But you know, the idea, as I said, putting these videos together was really to show off each individual character, so you get a feel, you know, for what the game's about, what the different styles are for each of the characters and how they look. Phase 4, you know, she's got a couple of these cloak costumes as standard. You have to unlock, I think you get another couple of costumes in game, and then the rest is DLC based costume sets. So I'll leave you to carry on watching the action. In the meantime, I'd like to take the opportunity to thank you guys and gals for watching. I will be back with more character showcases from DOA 5 soon, plus lots of other gaming action on King Lizard's Game Lounge. Please remember to rate the video, and if you're not a subscriber, remember all are welcome. Feel free to click that sub button anytime. Take care.